Go.
Hi, how's it going? Nice to see you again. All right, so today we're going to talk about interpersonal models.
Okay.
I'm going to explain to you how relationships affect your mood. So basically, there are two types of relationships. There's conflictive or negative type relationships, and this could lead to negative emotions and feelings. And there's close supportive relationships, and these relationships lead to positive feelings and joy, happiness, and these are the relationships that we want to get to. Also, with every person you interact with, there's a relationship there, and you and I, we have a relationship too. And the key to therapy is to see what kind of, to see certain type of concerns or needs you have in the relationships, and we can try to improve them. And I'll give you feedback on our relationship that can help you with your other relationships. Can you think of any relationships that you would like to improve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I recently broke up with my boyfriend a couple weeks ago, and we're still trying to settle in what, exactly the relationship's supposed to do now, because we both agree we still want to be friends, because we're really good. We were really good friends, but it seems like, since I broke up with him, obviously I'm going to get over it faster than he is, so he feels like he wants the relationship back sometimes, and I don't feel that way, and I'd rather him just leave it alone, but sometimes he doesn't, and it gets to me because it makes me worry, like, I just started talking to you,
So, overall, it doesn't make you feel comfortable that you're trying to continue the friendship relationship, but you can see he's trying to get back with you. This could be really frustrating because it's very hard. You do want to keep a connection with him, but just a friendship connection, he still has feelings for you.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to, I guess, draw the line and see how to make it work.
Yeah.
Can you think of the last time where you noticed a conflict with him?
It was a few nights ago. I think I was texting him, and I was on Skype chat, and I was basically just talking about, like, he would ask me, like, with the reasons that we broke up, if he fixed it, and like if he could get back together with me. So I just want space right now. He's like, you want space, but you also want me around. And he's kind of like, what do you want? And he didn't really understand what I was trying to say was that I just wanted to be friends, and I just wanted to, keep a solid friendship. I don't like losing friends. I don't have that many friends, and he means a lot to me. And it's just where he kept crossing the line in that conversation. I kept having to say, "Oh, back up."
So how does that make you feel when he brings up the relationship? I guess you're saying it just upsets you?
Yeah, it makes me feel guilty about breaking up with him, and it makes me feel like it's my responsibility, because he'll say something about being unhappy, and I will feel like it's my fault, or I feel like, his emotional stability is my responsibility, and it's not. And I tell myself that, and I tell him, and hopefully we can get this worked out.
I can see through your tone of voice that this affects you a lot. You're talking very lightly. It's very difficult, I guess, dealing with this because you guys want different things. You want him around. He wants to be around you too, but in a different way than you want him around. And it's been difficult for you to show him your side. Basically, try to convince him that let's just be friends and let's take a break, basically.
Okay.
Do you use any? Are you aware of I statements?
Yes, I took a communications class several semesters ago, and we have this whole thing on I versus you statements, so I'm very careful about those, actually.
Okay.
He, however, isn't. He will say you all the time, and
Okay.
I'm aware of it.
That could be very frustrating too, because basically it's him blaming your faults. So, as you said, you're aware of I statements, and I statements basically just telling him, I think we should talk is very important, or tell him I feel this way, just so he can see your point of view. It's very important. And also, have you tried the feedback he gives you or the things he tries to say to you, have you summarized what he's saying to you to him to show him that you understand what he's saying?
I have not. Maybe that would help.
Yeah, you could just show him that, you know, you could walk in his shoes and say, listen, I see this is what you want, this is how you see it. And just summarize that to him and then show him your side of, okay, I feel this way. And I think it would be best if we do so and so. And also, try to empathize with him. He's basically going through a hard time. You broke up with him, so it's very hard for him. And you want him around, so that's very difficult for him. He wants, basically, if it was, let's go our separate ways, it would be easier to get over.
Yeah.
Both of you, it would be easier for both of you, but
We neither of us want that. I mean,
yeah, you want to stay
both of us
friends.
sad.
And that's really difficult in any relationship, is to have an intimate relationship with someone and then go back to being friends, because usually it's the opposite, being friends and then you going into a relationship. So basically, these techniques of using I statements, continue to use those. You said he uses you statements. Tell him, I don't like when you use you statements. Can you please use, you know, feeling, can you please tell me how you feel so I could pretty much understand instead of you telling me, you know, it's your fault or this and that. And also, it's good to apply these techniques. And when's the next time you see yourself talking to him, or?
Probably tonight or tomorrow.
Okay, so what I recommend is try to use these statements and try to summarize and empathize with him. And when you speak to him tomorrow, try to write down what happens in the relationship, I mean in the conversation, and how that makes you feel. And also try to write down his point of view, like the whole scenario, just write it down and bring it in next week, and we could go over it and see exactly like key factors of what is bothering you, and we could work on the relationship to better it, to improve it. Because clearly you want to be around him, so we need to find a way to, I guess, adjust to it. And we can go over it next week, and yeah, pretty much just bring that in and we'll go over it. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
Anytime.